Hey, morning. Hope everybody's morning is going good. Everybody's relaxed. Everybody's getting work done. What time is it? 8:35. Most of y'all should be at work already. If not, getting ready to go to work. So, you know me. I have my little enlightenment moments and stuff like that, and feel the need to put it on video. Then I put it on video and stuff. So, I had a situation where an individual, it would appear as though they undercut my authority, right? So, you know, I didn't wow, didn't go off, spoke sternly, but didn't go off or anything like that. But it led me to, here's the thing. So I have certain responsibilities at my job and stuff like that, and a meeting was held, and I was under the impression that I would be coordinating certain things, and to alleviate stress off of other people, because their position was a little bit overwhelming and things like that, and it gets to a point where it's added stress. So I get that. So you allocate the extra responsibilities out evenly to help release some of the stresses on the top tier people. I get that. No problem with that. Whatever. So I communicate with who I need to communicate with, and let them know that yada yada yada. This. Only like 1 or 2 people responded. So I said, all right, cool. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Blah blah. That's that. I get a call this morning saying that that's not the case. The individual that used to do it is still doing whatever they're doing. So I'm like, okay, I didn't get a call. I wasn't told that they were still doing that. So I give the former individual that call, and I said, did you tell everybody that you're still meeting up to do XYZ? They said, yeah, because I didn't inform them what my times were and my schedule was. Why would I inform you if we just had a meeting about the responsibilities being allocated to other people? I'm taking some of that responsibility off of y'all's shoulders. So why would I have to call you to tell you what I'm doing? So, then in the midst of our conversation, I was told that, okay, well, I'll just tell them to go meet you. And I'm like, no, there's no point in doing that, because now you'll make the team supervisors and leaders look indecisive and not responsible and not on top of things. If you call them now and say, you initially sent out a message saying you're still doing whatever, then you're going to turn around and say, no, we'll go meet him now. No, that makes no sense. So I tell them, no, there's no point in having them double back. Have them meet you and keep it moving, so I proceeded to vent, because that was a little annoying, because we all know that we all hate being micromanaged. Don't place responsibility on me and then turn around and either undercut me or micromanage. Like, what? Oh my goodness, I dropped the phone. or micromanage, because at the end of the day, if you wanted this response, if you want to still run it, then you should have just kept the responsibility for yourself. Don't just do it at a convenience. And on top of that, it trips me out how people will expect you to do something but don't extend that same courtesy, especially in the work field. How you gonna say that I didn't tell you what I was doing? You didn't tell me you was meeting up anybody. Like, you literally was just at the meeting too. Like, you didn't tell me that, hey, I'm still going to be, you didn't say, hey, when you do gas or whatever, or this responsibility, or make sure these vehicles are looking this way, this and that. You didn't give me no type of explanation, schedule, nothing. So when I take up the responsibility and say, all right, well, let me start handling things, you undercut me. But yet you expected me to call and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, and here's the schedule, how I'm doing everything. It's crazy how people will expect you to go above and beyond or whatever, but don't do the same thing. And it made me think, like, you know how it makes me think when things like this happen? Same thing happens in life in general. Most people will expect you to go above and beyond in friendships and relationships. They want you to, you know, to give 150%, you know, and, you know, bike life, whatever, you know, just anything. You know, they want you to give 150%, but damn if they give you 25%. Good gosh. And don't ask for 30%. Oh, then they're giving you the world. Oh my gosh. I've done so much. But at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, I had to calm down because I was a bit pissed off, like literally maybe like 15 minutes before I decided to make a video. And you can't stress over how other people react and how other people conduct business. You know what I'm saying? If it's not messing up your money, it's no point in stressing. And that's what I just had to say. I just had to sit there and was like, you know what? This is not going to make me lose sleep. And I dang sure ain't going to mess up my money. So, whatever. I don't have time for it. You want to micromanage? Keep the responsibility. I don't have time for it. You know, it just gets to a certain point where, like I said in another video, like, you know, you have to take responsibility of what you allow to affect you. You know, what you allow to, you know, disrupt your energy and disrupt, you know, put you in a bad headspace, you know. Because let me have not had that epiphany moment and just say, you know what? This is stupid. I'm not getting angry over this. For what? For what? Yeah, I could have still been asleep. Yeah, I could have been in my bed. I could have slept in. That's annoying, you know. But that slight inconvenience, you know, sometimes an inconvenience will show you the light, will give you insight on a situation. So you got to just take the inconvenience, you know. You got to just say, all right, I wish that hadn't happened, but okay, I see how business needs to be handled going forward, or I see now how I need to handle certain things. And that's the same thing with people. When people put you in a you know, you ever had that person, you say, hey, you know, I need help with something. I need help, and I need you to come and you know, help me do something, and then they turn around and either don't show up, or, you know, it's an excuse. And I mean, life happens. I get that. Life does happen. But here's the thing, man. You're telling me every time I ask for help, life just tends to say, let me screw up what's going on today for you so you can't help such and such out? No, it gets to a certain point where it's like you have to understand that what that is showing me is that when I ask for help, my need for help, you know, and my need for you to just help me out in whatever situation it is not important compared to you having to go put, I don't know, go to the post office and mail off something. I don't, like, people will like skip out on you not give you a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, at the end of the day, man, if it's to that point, man, just say no. Yeah, I can't help you. I'd rather that. Don't make me think that you're gonna be there for me and you not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the worst. Just say no in the first place. Lie in the first place, maybe even. Just, no, I got something to do. Okay, whatever. You know, cool. I'll ask somebody else. And the same thing goes with work. It's the same thing. As an effective leader, man, you need to give people chances to run things. You know what I'm saying? If you still gonna micromanage, and this is for all y'all that's even like in supervisory positions and stuff like that. If you give somebody the responsibility to do something, you give them the responsibility, you show them the ropes, you train them, okay, you set them loose. That's the point, right? Right. Don't micromanage people, man, because if that's the case, do it yourself. It's just that simple. Just do it yourself. But, you know, I just wanted to make this video real quick, do a little whatever. Just, you can't get upset because people don't think like you. That's the point I wanted to get to as well. Because I was sitting there like, well, why the heck would I do this? I didn't, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you were a former whatever. Why didn't you say what you needed to do or tell me what you need? You know what I'm saying? It got to a point where I had to sit down and I was just like, you know what? They don't think like I do, obviously. And it's no point in getting upset, because you can't get upset because people don't people don't have the same thought process as you do. People don't have the same loyalty as you do. People don't have the same, you know, I don't know, work ethic as you do. It's no point. As long as it's not killing you, as long as it's not killing you off, as long as it's not messing up your money, whatever. It is what it is. So that's it. That's all I had to say. Just, you know, you just watch who you go above and beyond for. Watch, you know what I'm saying? When you give responsibility out to people, you know, don't micromanage them. It's really annoying. But I mean, that's life. I get it. It is what it is. And, you know, this particular individual will, you know, this will have to be hashed out later. But it is what it is. But, you know, my little thing, my little story. Everything has a lesson in it. Everything. Got to take something from something, man. Oh, crap. I just went right back into this accident I knew was right here. I got to turn around. Oh, man. Well, all right. Hope everybody has a good day. Man, my lips white. Mouth dry. Hope everybody got a good day. Check out my vids on YouTube. Mega M143. You ever get a chance. Like I said, just, you know, just talk about situations that I go through and perspectives that I get. And, you know, you never know what will spark some insight, you know. And I hope, you know, my vids help people with that. And, you know, and like I said, you know, just here to give perspective from my life and the lessons that I'm learning. And trying to be a wiser man. Trying to make better moves. All right? Take it easy.